I hope it's working. Let me actually check. Yeah. Yay, we're live. Okay. Hey guys. If it's not working, let me know. Fix whatever's wrong. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so still working on Nosgoth. I'm actually just gonna review the stuff I'd done earlier and sort of yeah, see where I'm at before going anywhere else with it. So yeah, let's do that. I hope there's no stuttering. I had to fix the latency because the CPU can only process so much information in a short amount of time. And when recording, I want extremely low latency, which means that the CPU will sometimes not be able to keep up with what's up. So yeah, anyways, here's hoping that's okay. Okay, well, I can definitely see lots and lots of areas for improvement, but again, the point of this is just to do a demo as fast as possible so that the ideas that do exist in my brain don't run away from me, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. So first off, right over here in the intro, it feels very, I don't know what's the word for it, like empty. It's not happening enough. And I feel like that needs to be fixed. Like, hold on, I'll point it out. Maybe it's the way it's mixed. Like the acoustic, oh, not the acoustic, whatever. The clean guitars are very in your face prominent. Maybe that's the bit. Try messing with it and see what's up. Okay, I actually know the issue. Shouldn't be too hard of a fix, actually. Yeah, why don't we start tracking? A trusty guitar. So what I narrowed down the problem to, and it's a very straightforward problem, is right at the start, it goes sort of has this 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern, 4 notes repeatedly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me mute this other guy. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And because it's like that right at the start, there's not enough room for the ambiance. I don't know the word for it, but it's too busy right from the get-go, and I'm not a big fan. So I'm just gonna we'll play around with some ideas and see what there is we can fix. Oh well. Sound of tuning is not the best in the world, you know what I mean? Peace. All right, good to go. I don't know. Yeah, and so on and so forth. I think if I were to iterate on it, it'd be like. Try fewer notes. Like, it is the tempo, isn't it? So let's try it out, you know? I'm just gonna put a different value here. Let's put like 70. Let's lower it by 10. That's a little better. I'm gonna be even like more aggressive. Let's put it to like 60. I want something extreme so I can know what's up. I'm starting to suspect it's just me and maybe this is okay. It's so hard to tell, you know? Let's see. Actually, I need to adjust my mic. Okay, cool. Am I gonna like smack my mic while I'm recording? I hope not. Okay, there. That should be a lot better. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna move on. I feel like I'm being neurotic. So let's keep. What else? You know what? I should make notes. This is called a DAW, by the way. It's like a digital audio. It's where, what's it called, like you use plugins and you kind of have the general same layout and it enables you to play back files and do stuff with them and arrange tracks and use a lot of industry standard plugins. There's like a format that's common called VSTs, a couple of other ones, you know. But yeah, so this is a DAW. This is Ableton. It's meant, it's not meant, I guess it is meant. It's more used in hip hop and EDM. It's very popular in those two because it has a lot of looping features. The reason I use it is because I used to be a lot, like, I think I used to play metal a lot, but I also used to do hip hop stuff. And one of the earliest tracks ever made was, and so I'm just really used to it and I didn't want to learn something. But anyways, what was I talking about this? Yeah, because so usually they have like little notes here that you can put in most of these, but Ableton doesn't have any, so I have this guy just for notes. All right, anyways. Clean intro. Bass issue. Too crowded for intro. Volume, tempo. Weeks later. All right, cool. So that's done. Okay, and over here. Yeah, you know, there's something about this transition that I'm not a fan of. I must have actually said it in the last stream, I just can't remember it. But I'm not a fan of this transition. I'm gonna figure out why. Yeah, you know, because it just goes from one to the other. There's no segue, anything meaningful. I feel like what can be done is that the rhythm guitars can sort of do something. I'm not sure, like, sort of, it reminds me of, you know, Linkin Park. Numb. It's actually an overdub in the song with before like every transition. Yeah, it goes like that's all they do. Nothing more than that. It's just, hey Ryan, so nice to have you here. Nice of you to join. But yeah, so maybe that would help. Like, I'm not, but I'll just make a note of it so that I do not forget. What's this? What am I called? What's this dumb section called? Main theme. Okay. Fix verse transition. Off here too. Okay. Riser, retrack. That's too weird. What was that? In Riser. I'm so sure there was something on my mind. Oh yeah, retrack dist C and fix levels. Yeah. Fix levels. Appropriate transition to main theme. Okay. You know, usually I would just do these, but I have a bit to work through, so I want to sketch really fast. Fast. Oh, hey Baz. Hope you're doing well, Barry. Oh, you know what? That is so cool. That is so cool, the way like it dies out here. Yeah, I like that dying out tradition. Tradition. Transition. I hope dying out is not a tradition. Okay. How far in does it happen, actually? I'm gonna splice this up so that I can... We don't need the rest of you. Okay, this way I can sort of follow along. Okay, so the transition actually comes after. So I should technically move the main theme here. And I should like, what do I write? The theme? Sure, makes sense. Alright. So over here. I'm not a fan of the chugging here. I mean, it sounds sexy, but you know, just not my kind of sexy. You know, it feels really static, and I'm pretty sure I must have thought this last time too. I'm gonna try to like listen to the original and doodle and get some ideas. Okay. Yeah, totally got some ideas. Okay, I'm just gonna noodle. Yeah. The goddamn main track is active. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. Now I'm starting to wonder if the old one was good, and I'm just being weird. Maybe it's the lack of drums. Oh, I have a nice idea. Okay, we could try that. So, right now, maybe like something. Okay. Maybe if I play this stuff on top of everything, it would sound nice. Let's try it out. Can't even hear it. It's so far in the back. Maybe I'll try it here. I think I get what it is. I think it's the lack of atmosphere. Yeah, it's totally the lack of atmosphere, you know? I think I'm just gonna write a note. Because I'm so sure I had this conversation with myself before. Verse 1. Sounds shit because you don't have drums yet, bro. There we go. That should help me remember, I think. It's a good note to self. And the transition was... Okay, nice. This... Okay. Move these guys aside so I can record from scratch. Okay, nice. Then we can move this back over here. This guy aside so I can record this part. Yeah, you know what? I think that flourish I added at the end actually kind of ruined it. Not even gonna use the other thing. Just use below the metronome. And do the other guy. Cool. We're just gonna, because there's this, like, the nice part about that part that I'm trying to emulate here and from the original is the sudden emptiness of it after the humongous nature of it. I don't know, like, look at this. So huge. And that's what makes it cool. So, like, I want to keep that part. Let's see if I pull it off. I actually think I did, but now I need to implement the high up melody. Where's my guitar at? I must have a very aggressive filter here. This guy here, so mute this guy. gosh, sorry guys. Had a bit of a screw up there. Also, this mic is attacking my face very aggressively. I think I should have like taken a second longer to organize it. It's really like, it just, yeah, it wants to like come at me. Okay, cool. Let's go. It's also that I hold my guitar weird. I have like giant fingers, or I think I have giant fingers. Look at this. If I'm playing these frets, how is someone supposed to, you know, get a grip around here with this guy getting in the way for no reason at all other than aesthetics? Doesn't even look cool. It just looks like a standard guitar. The weather goes from like, at night it's like 5 degrees, and during the day it's, you know, so because of that my guitars are just like, have mercy. If you guys like need a better view of me playing guitar, I'll try to fix the webcam or something. But yeah. Okay, hey. Cool. Seemed intense. I like it. Let's see how it sounds in context. Okay, nice. Not too bad, I would say. Cool. Then I think goes into a very stripped down intro. This almost seems like quieter version than it was before, right? Like, tell me it's quieter than this. Compared to, it's so like. Okay, I mean I don't have to follow it, but I can. I could do something more clean related here, like so if it's like. The distorted oh, because the lead is still selected. Let me see how the previous one was. Huh. Maybe if I leave some more gap there, like, hold on. Hold on. Because it's just a reversed harmonic. You get okay, let's just see. I'm just gonna play it through from like after the quiet intro. Wow, okay. You know, funnily enough, having it right there again kind of... It's like very like, I don't know, a horror movie, you know, like the evil villain is here or something, I don't know. Okay, I think if I go more percussive with this, I will enjoy it now. Now I think, hey, I think I figured it out. I'm just gonna... I'll actually turn this off. You can just hear me slapping my strings around. Okay. Sorry, I was like scatting what it should be. Alright. Ow. Oh, palm muting is like, this is usually what happens when I play a guitar chord. On an electric guitar anyways, you know, that's what it sounds like. I take my palm and I mute it on the string, it's like, that's what it sounds like. It's very staccato, it's like, you know, it's very, so it helps with like very percussive parts. So, yeah, and usually you mix it up like, as opposed to just, or mix it up, but anyway. Okay, I'm gonna try playing it on one of the guitars. Doesn't sound to me as good as it should. I'm wondering. In my mind, when I just it sounds wonky. I'm going to just record it, and yeah, kind of. Okay. And let's turn this. I feel like I'm overthinking. I'm so freaking neurotic right now. Actually, I need the... Not quite my speed. Oh, you were asking about tempo and stuff, right? So the tempo here is 80. So, you know, usually like it's 120 beats per minute. This means it's 80 beats per minute. You know, these are the subdivisions. So right now it's like counting in 4. I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how it's changing right now because I need to. I'm interpreting it more fast, but it's the same exact thing as this is the 8th. You know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But anyways, this is like this is a very shit explanation actually. I could probably do a lot better job. But this is what you're gonna get from me right now. Hold on, I'm just gonna press record. Oh, why is this clipping? Maybe that would help. I keep messing up. What is wrong with me? This is so simple. What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I don't know what's wrong. You know, I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna do this, alright? I'm just gonna listen to what I'm playing and nothing else. Then I have no one to blame. Nice! I knew I didn't suck. Anyways, so let's take this guy, and we throw it back in. Now to record its second half. I'm just gonna phrase it a little differently. I'm just gonna phrase it exactly the same. I'm just gonna pick it like. Okay. I actually messed up on that first one. Nice. Alright, cool. Got both of them done. Now to see if they actually sound worthwhile. All this work and for what? Let's see. For what? Hey MCL, good to have you here. I'm sorry you had to watch some beginning game dev lecture that you've seen 1,000 times. I'm sorry for your loss. I think in the second half it can actually change. I'm wondering if I should change it up here. I'm starting to like it now. I think my effort was worthwhile. Yeah, you know what? I want to give it like that rising action feel, so. Demo it out. Oh my gosh, I could totally just do that. So, because it goes from... this. No, I haven't seen this 1,000 times. Already started up more advanced than this. Oh my gosh, dude. That I'm so sorry, man. That sounds like a totally awful experience. Feels bad, man. Yeah, alright. Let me just... Son of a bitch. Alright. That's how torturous it was. Wow, how long did it last, dude? That sounds way too painful. I would never put up with that. I don't think I could. I once I did like AP classes. I don't know if you have those over there. The European equivalent is IB. I think it's IB. It's been so long I can't even remember. But anyway, so I did a whole lot of them, and for some reason I had to take 1 or 2 again in university. Most of them I didn't. It was torturous. I couldn't pay attention. I flunked the class I knew because I couldn't sit through it. I didn't flunk it though, but I almost did, and I was just like, why are you repeating everything I already know from like 2 years ago? 7, 8. What's going on? Oh. Like I'm playing too loud. Weird way to go about it, but I'm going to mute my guitar output. Hopefully this worked. 1 hour and a half of just basically nothing. Ouch. I'm so sorry, man. At least it was just an hour and a half, but that's still pretty awful. I don't think I could subject myself to that. I applaud your what's it called? Your stamina, your endurance in the face of utter boredom. Gonna have to put on the obnoxious click, guys. Brace your ears. Okay, you know what? I think it might just sound good. I'm gonna turn off the obnoxious click. I think that turned out really well, guys. I think that turned out nicely. My guitar R is panned left and my guitar L is panned R, and I'm like, what is going on? What's wrong with me? The left is a touch too loud. Nice, nice. Okay. One thing, like, I think this was partially contributing to how stale I found everything. So this is something you essentially always have to do. I think I spoke about it last time too. You're like two things, like, so this part on the left speaker, right speaker, and this on the right, they're the exact same thing. But you can't be using the exact same sound like the guitar patch, otherwise it sounds really bad. And that's what I did inadvertently, so I fixed that, so hopefully I feel a difference. I don't know if you do, but... Wow. Okay, it's coming along, guys. It's coming together. It's happening. Alright, let me add a locator. I think it's what, like, it's the verse again? Verse. Yeah, it's the verse again. So. Cool. Alright, okay, so I think my instinct is to not copy paste it and to sort of like reinterpret it, because that's more interesting. I want to also see what's so different. I mean, I just copy pasted this and it's pretty good. If it's easy, I don't know, can it really be that good, you know? It usually is, but... You know, I can try something different here. I can, you know, arm this, make it like very percussive. So previously it was also pretty percussive. It was like, hold on. It's something like that, right? Okay. So what if now it's something like that. We can test it out. Where is our friend? Yeah, this is my friend. Lead guitar bit. That's the important stuff. Okay, you know, then it sounds genty. I don't like gent. I don't know if you guys have heard gent, but it's like a very popular genre. It's not my favorite. And, maybe it's like polyrhythmic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm trying to reinvent the wheel here. Sounds pretty good, I would say, as it did earlier. So, Copy pasted. Much to my chagrin. Okay, I think I'll actually need a longer outro this time. I actually don't know how long for, but let's go. Seems pretty long. Let's go for the other one. Seven, eight. It's pretty much noise at this point. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this guy here is like... And set a marker. What was this called? Verse 2 probably? Makes sense for it to be called verse 2. It doesn't. I just like... This is a pre-theme. It can't be a pre-theme now, dum-dum. There's no theme here. Oh, did I change this? I don't like my face that big. It's huge. I was like, what the fuck is that? It was just my face. Holy shit. How long was it like that? Okay. Sounds like something. Anyways, let's see. Very messy on purpose, but let's see how it comes out. Wow, that's atrocious playing. I improvised something so nice just now. I can't remember it. Yeah, that was it. Did I play it wrong? Alright, nice. And I think I will continue this guy here. What did I do? What does this do? Okay, and let's throw this guy back in, and let's rewind. Yeah, a little overkill on the held note there, but I think this is sounding pretty nice thus far. How far are we in? How many minutes do we have? Oh wow, it's almost 3 minutes at this point. Wow, that's barely anything. How do people do this and call it a song? Well, they also make money and I don't, so maybe... okay, what comes next? Ah yeah, this part. How am I supposed to bridge this together? What was I thinking? Must have been like some line of thought of how this fast-paced section works with that and this. It's not the pace that matters, but I like this though. This is so ethereal. Oh, this is so good. Okay, cool. I'm thinking if I should continue or if I should flesh this out and give it some form. And I'm split on that regard. See over here. I think I want to flesh it out. No, I think I don't want to flesh it out. I want to continue. This was supposed to be bass guitar, right? Okay, hold on, guys. Oh no, my ears. I gotta mute this guy. It's trying to process noise. Okay, I gotta get my bass guitar. I think this would sound really swell on a bass guitar. No pun intended. Okay. Where's my bass? So fucking dusty. Why is it? Can't have my bass looking like this. Gotta clean it up. Please, bass. Love you. Don't. Oh my. Don't buy expensive things and not take care of them, guys. It's a disrespect. Time you spent to earn the money to buy them. Okay. It's good. I think it's good. Oh, good lord. Hold on. Yes, I am wearing it properly now. Dopamine. All right. I have to like this base is too large. My second monitor is like right over here. I don't like smack it in the face. So I will be adopting a rather peculiar posture as I do this. Okay, I have all these like dumb tracks. Small. There we go. Okay, let's add another. So out of tune. So out of tune. I gotta tune this. Let's mute it, guys, as I tune it. Do this. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, that must have been like a drop tuning. My bass has the weirdest tuning. If anyone who like plays instruments is wondering why it's tuned like this, it's because my guitar is in E standard and you don't get strings for C standard here because Pakistan has a very small market for people who need extended range strings. so it was hell to even import the basic ass ones. So what I do is I have a 5-string and I tune the lowest string to C and C standard. But for whatever reason I also like the 5th string instead of like, you know, it being the regular step down. Anyway, it's a weird tuning, but it works for me. Because sometimes I have like solos that start on a regular E and end up here. Whatever, it's weird, guys. My tunings are strange. Okay. Let's see how it sounds. You guys would have to forgive me and give me like a minute or two to warm up because I have literally not played bass in 4 months. I've also not played guitar in like 4 months for the most part, with the occasional day or two here. here and there. But yeah, so. So you can usually play bass with a pick and your fingers, but it has a significant, there's a significant difference in what you use to play it. Actually, maybe you can see my giant one here. So, is it like, yeah, you know what? So when it comes to a bass, right, when you play with a finger, it has a very pronouncedly round sound, so like... Actually, let me play the exact same thing, so... Now I'll play using a pick. See what I mean? So, the tone of it really matters in how you're playing it. A lot of people do one or the other. I kind of am a man in both worlds. Because for me, it really depends on what fits the situation. And a little don't care for anything else, but does it sound good here? That's the... Anywho, let's get back to it. I'm as warmed up as I will ever be. In a matter of like minutes. So, what was I trying to play? This, hold on, I need to take this section. Bad idea, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that to your ear. Off by this much. Okay, sorry, I was just trying to get it to like align to the right place. Why is this so weird? Oh, because the gain is that high up? Did the gain go that high up? Glad you found it interesting, Rana. I'm glad you found it interesting. I'm happy to enlighten on any curious regard when it comes to this stuff. Let's keep falling. Oh, it's because I have to fix this. What is this thing playing? It sounds... I think I can boost it up more without clipping. Okay. Yeah. Put a VSD on it so that I can hear my normal way. Tuner. Why is it so distorted? Yeah, I have like a bass. I have 2 electrics. Here's my other one, hold on. I'll rest my bass. I rest my bass, Judge. Anyways. My acoustic guitar. Yeah, it's my acoustic guitar. It's actually not my acoustic guitar, it's my brother's acoustic. So this is my brother. Travel light. See that the story of that guitar is kind of funny. So he came back like a year before me, and he hadn't been in Pakistan forever, and he needed a really good guitar. And he had all of his equipment back in Switzerland where he moved from. So what he did was he bought a really bad guitar because he didn't want to spend more money because he already had. And he went and he bought this for, how much was it? Yeah, it was 5,000 rupees. 5,000 PKR to USD, so that you guys can understand. $30. Okay, well, the currency hadn't been inflated that much back then. So, oh, the mic isn't picking up everything. Oh, okay, hold on. I know why. Okay, it should be better now. Let me know if it's not better. But yeah, so I was saying that yeah, so my acoustic guitar, well, my brother's acoustic guitar was $30. I think if you like take into account inflation, it was $50, right? Which still is like, it's $50. And I'll show the other one too. This is the other one, and yeah, if you've seen my Instagram page, the oddity one, then I play with this a lot. Yeah, $50 with inflation right now. $50 with inflation. This guitar was, I think it was like a bus. It looks like a Gibson, but it's like a Gibson sister company called Epiphone. This was also a totally busted guitar we found and we fixed up and we played. My brother has had this since 2000 and I want to say 2005 maybe, 5, 6, something like that. And this guitar. This is the guitar that I play. This is also my brother's guitar, but I don't know. It's a junkyard guitar, literally. Weird junkyard. So there's this like black market here, where they sell all sorts of smuggled goods from across the border. The border being Afghanistan. This was one of the smuggled goods. That's right, guys. This guitar was smuggled out of Afghanistan. It had nothing. It didn't have this, didn't have any knobs, didn't have any electronics, didn't have anything in the back, didn't have any of these tuning devices. It was just barren. And so my brother found some basics, but you know, they weren't up to my standards. They weren't up to par for me. Okay, glad that it's better now. Awesome. But yeah, so yeah, this is like another junkyard guitar. I had to do all of the repairs on it myself. And by repair, I mean they're really extensive. I opened up, I rewired everything. These 3 things, none of them were in the original guitar. It was just an empty guitar. It's just wood and nothing else. So, yeah. This, I think my brother bought it for $100. Yeah, I want to say $150, something like that. $150. But this was again in 2007. Yeah, 2007. So yeah, this is from back then. And this is all these 3 guitars except the acoustic are featured in all of the recordings on my page. And yeah, with regards to the bass guitar I have, it's probably like this guitar is by and far the fanciest one I have here. It's like I bought it for like $800 a year ago. Not a year, it must have been a year and a half now. Wow, time flies. I bought it like, I want to say May 2020. Year and a half. But yeah, so, and it's really, really good. It's not fancy, but you know, it's quite good. It's very good. It does everything I need it to do. You know, it has fancy electronics that get me, yeah. I'm not really a gear nut when it comes to guitar, because I never had access to fancy stuff. Like almost all of my guitars I purchased with my own money. My amp, the one amp I ever had, I purchased with my own money. It's right there. I purchased this with my own money, and so you know when you do that, yeah, you fix them up. Yeah, exactly, right. So I didn't have access to much, so I would take really shitty stuff around me and look up online how to fix electronics, how to fix guitar stuff. So I was really good at it. In fact, the way hold on, so like this is my, one sec, let me show it to you guys. Okay, so this is my acoustic guitar. Not acoustic. No, this is my amp. All right, it's like a nice, trusty but very old amp, and it's okay. It does its job, right? And I bought it in high school, and I couldn't afford it. So what I did was I would do like guitar mods for other people, and they'd pay me. And this guy wanted a lot of mods done, and he didn't have money, so he gave me this in exchange for it. And I think it was in exchange for like $300 worth of modifications, because he wanted a very extensive like work on his guitar, and I was like, okay. And it was very technical. I knew how to do it because I had to do it on my cheap guitars. So yeah, that's, you know, because I didn't have much there, I just made do with very little, and now I don't care for fancy guitars, because if it gets music made, I don't really care. You know, it got the job done. I don't care. You know. So yeah. Hey. Back to the bass. Bass is loud. Okay. Yeah, exactly. As long as it works, right? Yeah. I'm like that with computers as well. You know, it's cool to have like fancy RGB lights and this and that, but man, if it's running what I want it to and if it matches the specs, I'm game. I don't care about more than that. Okay, so that's this part now. There's like distortion in this. Trying to figure out where the distortion's coming from. Bass. That's being pragmatic. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, what's it called? There's actually, funnily enough, there's a meme amongst like I guess it exists elsewhere in other forms too, but amongst guitarists and musicians, it's called GAS, GAS. So if someone has GAS, it means they have gear acquisition syndrome, which means that they think that in order to make the music that they want to make, they have to purchase this, and this equipment, and then they'll be able to make it. And once they purchase it, they're like, you know what, I just need this, and this, you know, and it just keeps going on into infinity. The music listening equivalent of that is audio files. You know, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've shared this adage with one of you, but can't remember whom. But it was that, you know, people who listen to music, like most people use their speakers to listen to their music, but audiophiles use their music to listen to their speakers. You know? So it's got like, you got the priorities like out of whack. Anyways, what's going on here? That's it, right? Maybe if it's like distorted. Maybe distorted or touch. I was just bitching about the lack of distortion, about the presence of distortion, and here I am. What's a good okay. I like this plugin because it allows me to put distortion only on a specific part of the audio spectrum. So you see this part, like this part I don't want distortion on and stuff like that because see? It's very clean, you know? And most I do is like maybe put clean tube here. But even that's not very necessary. And over here, I would like to do that because yeah, like I'm not messing with like the core aspects of the frequencies. Like the stuff I like to retain is still there. Yeah. It's actually totally not as ugly as I want it to be. I want it to be really ugly. Hold on, maybe I was too polite. Maybe I need like... It's so polite. Nah, that's just... Okay. This is a little heavier on the processor, but I'm hoping to get away with it. I can try doing this, and hopefully my audio doesn't mess up. Because otherwise it's going to be really difficult to pull it off. Okay, is my audio good? Seems like it is. Good. So I'm going to put what's called a bit crusher on it. And it sounds exactly how you would expect. Okay, that's like way too heavy, right? I think I only need like maybe till 4. Okay, I don't know how to achieve this sound without blowing out everyone's ears. I can like try to mix it into the original slowly. Okay, I think that's good. I don't like that hiss. Probably just this. Vibrations. Yeah. It's bass, it's heavy. Okay. Okay, cool. I think it should be better high up. You can like start here. And also, hold on, before I go further. This is actually an odd time signature if I'm not mistaken. So if Oh, here's another example of what's it called? Rhythm stuff right now. So like usually it's in 4x4, but over here it counts in 5. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 5 pattern, it repeats every time. Okay. You know, I think I'm just gonna put here now. I'm gonna put like fast violin bit. And okay. I forgot to switch it back. Okay. You know, now that I'm here, I might as well check some stuff out. The acoustic guitars are extremely loud. Not acoustic, whatever these are called. Maybe not with this much distortion. Let's play around, see what comes out. I actually want to play along somehow. Have to tune properly. I feel like I should be hearing. Volume down. Okay. And I need to quiet this guy down. He's really absurdly loud. Where is Pro G? Okay, this way I think I keep the noise out. It's so distorted. It's almost comically distorted, but I like it. Hold on. Oh my god, I think I have the best idea. Duplicate it. That way, I can play my distorted bass and my regular bass. Leave the distorted part out of this one. Voila. Volume of the distorted one. Alright, we're in business. Okay. We're past this. Okay, let's check it out. I totally messed that up. forgot to turn my mic on. I'm a moron. But anyways, yeah, I said it's coming out nicely, and I didn't really mean to go this far into, adding bass and stuff. I think I just needed to sort of get an instant sort of idea for the next part, which was the fast violin part, and I think I have at this point. But first off, bass is just a really fun instrument to play. And secondly, it's also that it brought the rest of the stuff to life, because this is really bare bones thus far, and the fact that it sounds good is just a testament to the original composition being that good, because it shouldn't sound this good. It's really bare bones. It's like a skeleton. So yeah, I think at this point, I think it's a good place to stop or approach the stop. Yeah, I think approach the stop. I'm just gonna look at some other stuff really fast here and sort of assess where I'm at. Okay, this is the fast bit. This is that. This is that. This is the epic bit. You know what? I feel like this is really good headway, and I think it'll be done pretty fast at this rate, at least by my standards. But yeah, yeah, it's really exciting doing this with like people here, just because I usually don't have. I don't know. I do it for accountability's sake, right? Because if I'm here, then I kind of have to show up and show my work. But yeah, so awesome. And I'm just gonna play what I did today once through. And hold on. Oh, okay. And yeah, and then I don't know, might do one more thing and then call it quits. So let's see. Awesome. Hey, good to have you here. Oh man, you joined just as it was finishing up, but that's all right. I'm like almost done and not quite done. Thanks, Rana. I do think it's good stuff indeed, and yeah, I think it's gonna be like ripe for more iteration tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have much to do here. I'll share one other thing though. I wanted to show like another composition just for the hell of it. Oh man, this is all my other stuff. I can actually break down any of the other projects if you guys want. Do you guys want me to go through any of the other projects real fast or nah? Because then I'll just quit it right here. Let me see. Which one do I particularly like? I think I really like the Dirge of Duma one because it was so huge. It was like very epic. Which other one did I particularly like? I like the Blood Omen one just because it was the first one I did, you know. Like, I think this is just the mixing version. Yeah, because the original files is just like really heavy and massive to work with. So this is just like, I guess you could call these stems. This is just the drums, this is just the bass, this is just the guitars, this is just the lead guitars, and this is just the clean guitars. Of interest here would probably be the drums, because those were pretty hype. Like, hold on. Why is this thing demanding so much? Oh, right, because I have all this nonsense running on it. I'm just gonna close a bunch of it. Yeah, over here, so... Yeah, so the guitars are just literally... And again, I think one of the guitars I recorded on the red guitar, and the other bit, yeah, just like Lairs. Yeah, it's exactly just like Lairs. You know, it's pretty much exactly like that. And then you know you got like filters on top. I think actually if I show, what's a good example that I can think of? Okay, it's not really like what's it called? Something I've done for one of these projects, but it's something I did like recently. What was it called? Man, first off, like the names I have are so absurdly generalized. I'm like trying to remember what I played where. I think this loading. Projects get heavy. This stuff is really RAM intensive. I think the rest of my PC is just like chilling. But my RAM and my hard disk is like, yeah, you need really fast hard disks for this stuff. Okay. I apologize for your ears, guys. I forgot I had this on it. It should... Okay, so it's like this, right? I'm gonna bring it down a bit. So guys, you guys have mercy on your ears. Oh well. So see, this is what I mean. On the top right, there's like how much percentage the CPU is being used. And over here, it's happening because my CPU has 25 milliseconds to process everything here, and it just cannot keep up. So I would have to crank this up to like 512. Yeah, okay, there, I cranked it up. So this may cause a delay in my like voice, maybe like, what, 500, like just a few milliseconds. It'll actually show you how much. This many milliseconds, right? Right, so, so yeah. But now, my CPU has room to breathe. It has that many milliseconds of room to breathe. So yeah, this is something I did a while back, and yeah, it's exactly like Lairs. So over here, if you see, hold on, I'm trying. I'll play you just a simple bit from it, right? Oh, you figured out how to open the chat? Yeah, dude, I don't know, the YouTube mobile, it keeps closing the chat and like reopening it is like, it's easier if you just completely close everything and put it on again. It's so silly, man. Like, it's nonsensical. But yeah, so over here it's literally like, yeah, each of these are their own layer, each of the tracks, but within each you have like filters. So for example, this is just, I've labeled this ethereal lead because that's what it sounded like to me, and this is what it sounds like. Right? It sounds very like spacey. So over here, actually, I'll start removing things. So this effect is just an EQ getting rid of some noise. This effect is adding like some width to it, makes it seem huge. If you remove those, this is what it's playing. And then now if I remove this effect, the next EQ, this is what it's playing. If I remove this at the very base, this is what it's playing. That's all it is. Right? Like, there's very little going on, actually. And in terms of the drums, a lot of it applies with the drums. Like, actually the drums is the most interesting thing to show. Because, because the drums, you don't, like, drums are expensive to record. Because you need a good drum kit, and you need, like, each of these bits needs a mic, and it gets really, really out of control with that, right? So over here, these guys, this is called like, this is Superior Drummer 3. It's like my preferred one. I have another one that's really good. I bought it. It was called Get Good Drums Invasion or something. It was extremely good. But Superior Drummer 3 is a little more customizable, so I usually go with this, and I'm used to it. But anyway, so this is just... you have your basic sounds, your kick. Actually, all this is being processed here through something. Turn off the processing. Yeah. So you have your basic drum parts. Okay. But then on top of that, you can actually, if I go to grid editor, you can see that I've manually placed each note that plays when. You know? And sometimes, like over here, you'll notice this. So I had to manually make it like how the rise would happen, you know. And sometimes, if I want like to program like a specific space, I have to do all of that manually, right? For all of it. So all of this is me sitting and writing it from scratch and with nothing here, right? And yeah, this is how drums are done, you know, unless it's something more like something electronic, in which case you don't really have drums like this. You usually use like sounds that you loop or something of that nature, you know. Can't remember a recent electronic project I have older ones. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what it's like. And yeah, awesome. I think I'm probably gonna like stop at this point, but you know, awesome. It's really fun to share this stuff with you guys. And you know, I don't know if it's like really slow or neurotic, for the lack of a better word, but you know, sometimes I like listening to it over and over. I'm like, this is what I want, you know. I don't know, I iterate a lot because you know, I feel like the composition is there. I'm just digging it out. I'm not coming up with anything. And yeah, so if you guys have like any suggestions or anything, or like something wrong, like thanks for pointing out the mic thing. I was over ambitious with the noise gate, and yeah, it was like, man, your noise now. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, so let me know. And yeah, thanks so much, guys, and I really, really appreciate it. And I think, yeah, you know, maybe some other time I will probably do a breakdown of the other compositions that are uploaded on this, because you know, they're already there and pretty much like this. I could go through like every bit of it, and you know, because there's a lot of stuff hidden in them, like Easter eggs that I tried to do. Probably no one heard because my mixing's bad, but yeah. So cool, man. Thanks so much, guys. It means a lot, and hopefully again tomorrow. You know, assuming I get good sleep. Yeah, it does take time, you know, but it should be fun to watch as well. You know, I don't want people getting bored. But yeah, so like I haven't gotten bored thus far. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I've done so much of this alone. I think the only other person I composed with was like back when I was in a metal band. I used to do it with my drummer in our death metal band, or whatever, progressive metal. And then did it a lot with my brother, but then my drummer and my brother, besides that, is nobody else that I had a chance to do this much with. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means so much. Thanks. And yeah, so I think at this point I will call it a day. And thanks for the company, guys. I will do this again tomorrow. Probably at a similar time. I'll try to put it up earlier and not just 2 hours before I do it. Okay. Thanks a ton, guys. Bye-bye.